This is not another video about face masks and bubble baths because let's be honest, doing that is like sprinkling water on your plants when the root is damaged. It is useless. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm actually running late. I have to meet with a friend and this past week my energy levels were so low that I could not record this video. So now I'm gonna have to do this video as a get ready with me. And you're gonna get ready with me as we talk about how to take care of yourself at your very core. I'm gonna tell you some habits and mindset shifts for your low energy days because we all know that it is so hard to take care of yourself when you're in such a slump. It amuses me when I see girls trying to take care of their skin, doing everything to fix their skin, fix their hair, but you're forgetting that your skin knows, your body knows. Your body is literally the communicator of your inner world. When you heal, your skin heals, your hair heals. And I am the live example of that. My hair went from being completely damaged. Yes, I did some things to take care of them, but also when I healed, everything else fell into place. You'll also notice when you're dealing with a toxic relationship, when you're dealing with all those things, your skin acts up, your acne might flare up. So let's start with that. Hot girls, journal. You will never ever have a real relationship with yourself if you can never sit down and watch your thoughts and note your thoughts. Even if you sit and think about them, that's not enough, because when you sit and write them down, the very act of placing thoughts into paper help you untangle them and make them a lot less complicated. You really need to stop sleeping on this crucial habit. And if you don't know what to journal about, I got you. See, if you're journaling in the morning, do it to set intentions and set your goals for the day. If you're doing it at night, use it as a thought dump for everything that happened throughout the day and end with gratitude. I promise it will change the energy that you wake up with. On the note of journaling, you need to start doing shadow work because that is the highest form of self-care. You already have a shadow self. Your shadow self is the part of you that you always try to run away from. It is the part of you that you always feel embarrassed of and you always try to hide it and suppress it. The problem isn't really your shadow self. The problem is that you're always trying to run from it. You're always trying to hide it, suppress it. You never give it love. Your shadow self is a part of you too. It is literally what makes you you, and it deserves love as well. If you hate how clingy you are, it is just your shadow self and it just wants to be chosen and seen. Instead of running from it, the sooner you understand that all it needs is to be seen and accepted, and the sooner you choose it and accept it, the sooner you will get to see your full potential. Sorry. Shadow work helps you see this part of you that you're constantly hiding. It helps you see your shadow self. That is literally all there is to it. In this book that I'm reading in psyche, in women's psyche, it is also considered as a skeleton woman, and you always try to run from it, but it is tangled with you and it always follows you. All she wants is for you to stop abandoning her. Okay, you always talk about how people neglected you as a kid, how your partner doesn't make you feel chosen, but you yourself are always hiding a part of you. You're always stopping yourself from being you. If you don't know how to do it, it is so simple. You can just open Google or Pinterest and look up shadow work prompts. If you are dealing with certain thing that you want to know your shadow self for, you can search shadow self for relationships, shadow self for fear of success, everything, okay? But I have to tell you that it can bring up some difficult emotions for you, so try doing it during the day and also try doing it when you know you're in a safe space. Next, you need to start doing mirror work, okay? I cannot tell you, I slept on this for so long. You can do all the affirmations in the world till you're blue in the face, but if your subconscious does not accept it, if your self-concept is different from what you're saying, and if you're not feeling those affirmations, it is not going to work. And that is where mirror work comes in. Because when you're not just saying the affirmations, you are with intention looking into the mirror, looking into your eyes and saying those affirmations, feelings will arise. You will eventually start to accept these affirmations as somewhat true, even if initially they feel very uncomfortable, even if initially you feel like a liar for saying them. Just trust me. And every morning, just as you get out of bed, instead of looking at your phone, as you go to brush your teeth, look in the mirror, make it a habit of looking in the mirror and saying these affirmations to yourself. Tell yourself how proud you are. Tell yourself how beautiful you are. Tell yourself that you are enough. And say it in the present tense, say it as the first person. So don't say you are beautiful, say, I am beautiful. I am worthy. I am deserving of everything that I want and more without having to struggle for it all the time. Just say these affirmations and I am. Make sure that you are looking at yourself closely and looking in your eyes as you say them, and also notice your body. If you're saying something and your body feels tensed, if you feel like these emotions are rising and your body is tensing up, don't worry. It's normal. It's normal to feel like you are not saying anything that you actually mean. It is okay for feelings to arise and your body to tense up. Just stop, look at yourself, place your hand, one hand on your lower belly, one hand on your heart, and then take a deep breath. Smile and continue. Make sure to give yourself a long, nice hug afterwards. Just try it for a week and let me know how you feel. Next, declutter your space. Your environment where you live, your home, is an extension of you. A messy room, a messy space, even a messy closet actually impacts how cluttered your thoughts and your life feels. Ouch, I just poked myself in the eye. I know it's hard to clean your space when your mind is already so cluttered and messy, but just try it. Clean your room first and then see how space opens up in your head as well. Along with that, please declutter your closet as well and change your wardrobe. Clothes contain energy as well. Clothes soak energy. So if you wear something that you wore when you were going through something bad, now if you'll wear it, it is likely to also bring out upsetting emotions when you wear it. Clothes impact how you feel, how confident you feel, how sure of yourself you feel. Also, when your self-concept is changing, it is very, very likely that your dressing sense will change as well. So make sure that your clothes are supporting you. Stop trying to get validated by your clothes. Stop trying to fit into clothes and make sure that the clothes fit you. Speaking of things that don't work, declutter your social life as well. You know what? Actually, I'm too late, so I'm gonna finish this up, get back from dinner, and then talk to you. Hi. So I just got back from the dinner. I am honestly exhausted, but we started this, so let's finish it. Also, yes, this is my complete makeup. It is sort of faded, but yeah, let's get right into the video now. Okay, so we were talking about decluttering people. You need to declutter people that do not serve you anymore. Stop hanging out with people who only entertain themselves through gossip, who always share their sob stories, because if you hang out with two people of victim mindsets, you're gonna become the third. See the values of the friends you currently have, and if they don't align with your values, there is no need for staying. Stop staying in friendships just for the sake of staying. Your environment, the people you surround yourself with, it tells your subconscious what your reality looks like, and therefore you create more of that life. Stop mindlessly consuming media, even the songs that you listen to, because when you sing them out loud and you're not even analyzing them because you are not even aware, this is like a reflex thing. You're playing songs, you're singing them, and most of the pop mainstream songs, if you listen to the lyrics, they are not things that you want in your life. They are not good affirmations. You are far more suggestible to the lyrics. When you're not even listening to them, you're just screaming them out loud, you're just dancing to them. Okay, so instead, listen and sing along to songs that raise your vibrations. There are so many songs, there are so many manifestation songs. Instead, listen to them. Be aware of what you're listening to. Next, use your shower as a clarifying, cleansing ritual. Instead of just going to the shower just to shower, if you go with the intention that this water will drain away all of the old negative energy from me, it will work that way. And when you get out of the shower, I promise you, you will feel like a new person. It will be so therapeutic. Next, and this is very important, check for deficiencies and counter them with a good nutritious diet, with a healthier lifestyle, get enough sun. Some of these nutrient deficiencies can go so far as to give you symptoms of depression. So make sure that you're doing things that raise your vibration, that raise your energy, like getting enough sunlight, going out in nature more, checking your deficiencies. Now let's move on to the mindset shifts for when you're in a slump. Not right now. Today I actually got out, I did some workout done, I went and met a friend I socialized after forever. But when I was writing this script that I'm talking to you about, when I was writing about this, I was in a slump. I was sleepy and I was mentally foggy all day. I did not want to work. I just wanted to sit, sleep, eat processed food, and watch Netflix. I already rested the last 2 days, so I knew that I didn't have the option to continue resting because I knew that I needed to get some work done. But the entire point of me choosing this life was so that I don't have to do anything, so that that I have the freedom, so that I don't have to work at it like a job. So I thought to myself, why am I doing this like a job? Why don't I have any freedom? Why do I feel guilty if I'm not being productive? And if you're anything like me, which I'm guessing you are, the guilt makes the slump 10 times worse. Because when you're supposed to be resting, and I mean really resting, you're just sitting there doing nothing, but you're also mentally quarreling with yourself, feeling guilty about resting, which just means that your body will take more time to recover from this, because right now you're not resting, you're talking to yourself, you're constantly quarreling with yourself. Instead, what you can do if you are like me and you need to be productive, you can create work blocks according to your energy. You can have separate work blocks for different days according to your energy that you can customize according to your energy. So for example, I was supposed to record a script yesterday, but I didn't have it in me at all. So instead, what I did, I hydrated myself, and I sat down and I wrote this script. That required effort too, and yes, I had to push myself even to write a script, but I knew that I was tired physically more than I was tired mentally. So it is important to really sit and ask yourself, do I need physical rest or do I need mental rest? Because both of them are very different. For physical rest, if you're physically tired, you can catch up on your reading, you can catch up on your emails, or you can just journal. However, if what you need is mental rest, the solution is a little bit counterintuitive, and that is why you'll see a lot of people when they're in a slump, they are mentally drained, but they end up sitting and watching social media, they end up watching Netflix. But instead, what you need when you're mentally tired is to get out, is to go for a walk, do some exercise, go meet some people, even if you don't want to, because you're mentally tired, you're not physically tired. And if you think that you can rest yourself mentally by watching Instagram all day, you are only tiring yourself even more, because your brain is not getting the stimulation it needs. It needs nature, it needs exercise, it needs hydration, it needs socializing. This way you will be productive while still respecting and honoring your energy, which is the real meaning of self-care. It doesn't mean do nothing. It doesn't mean forget your goals and feel bad about your life. It means knowing your energy enough to know what you need and be able to give it to yourself without any guilt. To be able to give it to yourself while still reaching a part of your goal. And if you feel like you're mentally and physically tired, do not feel guilty about just wrapping yourself up in a blanket and watching your comfort movie, eating your comfort food, because that is part of your life as well. You cannot always be go, go, go. Because remember, the more that you allow yourself guilt-free to rest when your body asks for it, the more it will thank you by being extra productive, by being more resilient the next time you want to do something. Because you and note this down, you are worthy even when you accomplish nothing. Learn to let go and learn to trust yourself, because a lot of times the problem isn't us not doing anything, it is us not trusting that if we don't do it, we'll be able to catch up on everything. So trust yourself that you will not miss out on anything if you allow yourself a rest day. But sometimes we think in black and white. We think that if I don't go to the gym today, I will stop working out altogether. If I eat this junk food today, I will have gained every single pound I had ever lost. And it doesn't work that way. You think that if I don't work today, I will never work another day of my life. I lose all my money. It doesn't work that way. Things don't work in black and white. Learn to see the gray areas. Learn to trust yourself that you won't miss out on anything. And you'll catch up on everything. You are capable of that. But you won't be able to do that when you're not giving yourself what you need. You're not a robot. You're not a machine. You need to treat yourself like a person. And if the tiredness persists, remember, go see a doctor, check for any deficiencies, check if you're getting enough hydration, check if you're getting enough salts in your body, and just make sure that you're giving yourself physically what you need as well. Because things like bad sleep, bad nutrition, bad diet, less sun, these things also matter, and you can't just think yourself out of these things. You have to see if your body needs something. Time for the fun stuff, the self-care habits that you can physically do right now. Yes, I'm talking bubble baths and face masks. The first is use makeup and skincare. If you're not feeling your best, a little makeup routine, even if you have nowhere to be, can really lift your spirits. If you're not a makeup girly, if your skin acts up, don't worry. You can have a skincare routine. You can do some face masks and sip on your minty lemon water. Just the act of slowing down and taking some time to do something soft and feminine will raise your spirits and help you remember that you already are that girl. Have a weekly or monthly self-care appointment. Be it a spa day, a manicure, getting your nails done, or just a nice massage. Having some appointed time that is just for yourself, where you get to sit back and let the professionals do their thing as you relax, is something you absolutely deserve and you need to do more often. If you find it too much for your budget, you can always have a friend over and have nail sessions while watching your favorite chick flick. Speaking of massages, I know they can be pretty expensive, but try getting one once a month. With our lifestyle, our work habits, we're constantly slouching, we have back pain, we have knee pain, you name it. So getting a massage can actually help your body feel its best so that you can feel your best and show up more confidently into every room you enter. Have one solo date every week. Yes, I know I talk about it all the time, but there's a reason for that. As a child, did you not want to spend some quality time doing absolutely anything and nothing with your parents, with your siblings, with anybody that you adored? Be it baking, be it drawing, be it going for a walk or cycling, whatever it was. You wanted some quality time with people you loved. Now you are the adult and you have an inner child that also wants you to spend some quality time with it. Solo dating helps you prioritize that child, that inner child that is ultimately making up your relationship to yourself. So never forget to be there for that child, because that is you being there for yourself. Not only that, it also increases your creativity when you spend time with yourself doing absolutely anything and nothing. Next, experiment with your wardrobe. Do a fashion show where you're the stylist and you are the model. Do a photo shoot if you're feeling extra. Not only does this help you figure out what doesn't fit you anymore, what doesn't work for you anymore, what doesn't align with you anymore, but it also saves you from worrying about putting outfits together the next time you have to rush out, the next time you want to go out, and save you a lot of mental stress. Speaking of saving you from mental stress, finish up all of your many tasks that you've been piling up just because they're not urgent right now. Sometimes the biggest form of self-care is taking care of your future self by putting yourself at work in the present. Like me doing this right now. I don't want to record right now. I'm tired. I just came back from a nice dinner. I'm full and I'm sleepy. But I'm doing this because I know that right now it is easier for me to do this than tomorrow put on all the makeup again, get dressed again, and do it. I'm doing this for the future me. And I'm already feeling so much self-love as I come to the end because I know that tomorrow I don't have to do this. Future self doesn't have to worry about this anymore. And that is self-care. Because even if you ignore these small tasks, they're still taking up mental space. Just like too many tabs on your computer will eventually slow it down and crash it, so will these mini tasks, no matter how many they are. They will clog up all your mental space and make you feel tired and drained and stop you from doing the actual big tasks that you need to do. You will procrastinate on them because your mental space is already filled up with these mini tasks that you could have done in a moment. Because not only will these tasks make you feel overwhelmed, they will also come up when you're trying to do something bigger because you have told yourself through practice that you don't do what you say you were going to do, that you don't finish what you say you're going to finish. So take an entire day and allow yourself to only prioritize all these mini tasks and finish them up. Take a few hours and finish everything up that you've been piling on. I promise you're going to feel so much lighter and you're going to be much more equipped mentally to go through with the big tasks. That brings us to the end of this video. Like I mentioned, I actually wrote this entire script when I was in a slump. So I actually stuck to my own advice as I was writing this, and I allowed myself to take the rest of the evening off. The only task I did was writing the script. You don't have to fill up the entire calendar. You are allowed to leave a lot of, in fact, the more spaces you can leave in your calendar for nothing, the more surprises you're going to get throughout your day because you haven't planned every single moment and you're open to surprises. You're open to happiness. You're open to honoring your energy and doing whatever it wants to do in the moment. All my advice here is tried and tested, so try it for yourself and let me know down in the comment box below how it worked out for you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you'll never miss a video from me. And I really appreciate you watching this till the end. I love you. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one.